Hey, we're going to go over how to set up appointment calendars with Google Meets today. What we're going to end up having is two events that we create in Google Calendar. And these can be recurring events or however you want to do that. But the basic foundation of setting up an appointment calendar with a Google Meet requires us to do a couple of things. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make that appointment calendar and set up the time and the day that you want it for. So say I want it for today and I want it to start at 2:30 and go up until 4 o'clock, whatever. You can make it repeat if you want to do appointments for multiple days, whatever you want to do. And then you're going to go ahead and click on this appointment slots option. And then how long do you want those meetings to be? So if you want 10-minute meetings so that you can meet with individual kids or parents or whoever you're meeting with, you can go ahead and set up those appointments. Then we're going to click Save. We're going to come back to this calendar in just a moment. The next thing we need to do is make another event in our calendar. And just for the sake of continuity, we're going to call it Google Meet and then whatever you called the name of your appointment calendar. Don't do appointment calendars for this one, but again, for the sake of continuity, set up the times so that it matches your appointment calendar. Not that that really makes a difference, but just for your own sake, just make sure everything matches. And then on this Google Meet, you're going to add on this appointment Google Meet calendar, you're going to add this Google Meet option and click Save. The next thing you need to do is go into just click on your Google Meet appointments option, hover over this. Don't click on this blue button because that's going to force you to join that Google Meet, but we don't want to do that right now. This button right here that looks like a couple of papers stacked on top of each other, that's a copy button for Google. So when you click on that, that's going to copy the joining info that people are going to need in order to jump into the Google Meet at the proper time. Once you've copied that link, jump into your appointment calendar and click the pencil for editing. And then for your description, you're going to go ahead and just paste that Google Meet link right there and then click on Save. The last thing you need to do is send this link when you click on your appointment calendar, this link that says go to appointment page for this calendar. You can do this in two ways. You can either open the link or you can right click on that appointment link, not the Google Meet link, the appointment link, and copy that link address. So what you're sending the kids looks like this. You can also just send them the URL. When they click on that appointment calendar, these are my events that are on my own calendar, but the appointment slots are these gray buttons. And so when they click on that, they're going to just go ahead and click Save. It'll automatically add their name right here for whatever email they're using. And when they click on Save, they can see in their own calendar that it's added an appointment event onto their calendar. And when they click on that, they'll see the link for the Google Meet that you've created. Before your appointments start, you want to make sure that you are in that Google Meet before anybody, so that you are, the host, and just so that people aren't overlapping and stuff like that. But those are the basics for setting up an appointment calendar with Google Meet. You have to do two separate events, and once you have a Google Meet, copy the joining info into your appointment calendar description, and then send this go to appointment page calendar, this link, send that to the students in whatever way you can. So email me if you have questions, brcheckitz@wsd.com.